All right, I think we're rolling here and good to go. Good evening, folks. Welcome to holiday season officially, at least around here. Departure breaks. I still got to get the garland back there. I dropped the ball on that today, but it is the kickoff of our holiday season. We've got Allen and Ginter coming in on Wednesday, so we'll be flipping over to that pretty soon. But at least for tonight and tomorrow, some holiday tins. I got holiday megas for after the Allen and Ginter and stuff. But holiday tins here, 3 tins in one of these boxes, 59 cards in each tin. So you got a total of, I believe, if my math is right, 177 cards in here. 6 exclusive holiday light parallels per tin, along with some other stuff too. Holiday SPs, things like that we'll be looking for. So yeah, should be cool. First look. Hey Gary, good evening. Random teams format on this. Let's go ahead, throw that stuff up on the screen here and get things underway. Cool. There we have it. Spots on the left in the order they were purchased. On the right, random.org. Copy and paste. Description. Locked and loaded in there. Total rounds. 4 or less will re-roll. We've got 6. Let's start it up. Make sure 30 spots are filled. They are. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Copy these results. Verification code for anybody who might like that. It's going to be CTTWYX. Had to get a closer look there, make sure my eyes weren't fooling me. CTTWYX. Take that to multi-round giveaways page if you'd like to verify the results. Over to the far left. And we're good to go. We'll get this off the screen. Let you guys look over those team assignments. And I'll get this box cracked open. Take a look at these tins. All right. How does this thing open? Let's see. There we go. I was going to say, I'd rather not rip it if I don't have to. All right, so there we go. There's a look. 3 tins. Is the middle one also red? Yeah, all 3 are red. All right, cool. Well, let's start left to right, huh? I'll grab this one here. Let's bring our light on over. I believe that should work. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's only on the bottom. Interesting. Cool, cool. Pop this open. There you have it. There's our first stack. Kind of like a hanger pack. All right, let's cut this right about there because I think those are like the exclusive parallels and stuff there. So we'll set that there. We'll start on this side. And look at that right off the bat. Juan Soto is swinging a candy cane bat. Cool. All right, that one's going to the Mets and Corey. We'll sleeve that one up from before. But yeah, from here on out, here we go. Lawrence Butler. Yeah, I like this holiday design this year. It's not too crazy. Jazz. Slide my light on over. Jackson Holiday. Dylan Cease. Mike Trout. If you guys notice anything in terms of SPs, let me know. Sal Frelick, but I think we got lucky with the first card there in Juan Soto. Ronald Acuna, Bryce Harper, Garrett Crochet, Jackson Merrill, Sean Burke, Tyler Locklear, Stephen Kwan, Willie Adames, Jordan Westberg, Nick York, Spencer Schwellenbach, Trey Turner, Shea Langoliers, Aaron Judge, Ketel Marte, Royce Lewis, Ceddanne Rafaela, Luis Ariz, Jace Young, Vladdy Jr. I'm going a little bit slower here just to look over every photo up close because some of those holiday SP changes can be harder to see than others. Let's see what the code is on that. It is a 2-3, whereas the bases end in 2-6. All right. Let's see what we got for the second half here. Dansby Swanson, Helio Ramos, Tristan Casas, Xander Bogaerts, Mason Miller, Will Warren, Corbin Carroll, Carlos Correa, Seiya Suzuki, Hayden Birdsong, Class A, Caminero, Jack Flaherty, Sel Frelick, Ronald Acuna, Bryce Harper, dupes in the same tin, Crochet, Merrill, Burke, Locklear, Kwan, McClanahan, Christian Walker, James Wood, Connor Norby. We've got Paul Skeens. Why was that one backwards? Is it a 2-3 code? No, that's a 2-6. A 2-6. And it's got the holiday gingerbread in the corner there. That helps it stick out a little bit. That's a 2-6 as well. 2-6. Wait, is that 2-8? Is my eyesight just bad? Let me look up close. Yeah, that's 2-8. That's not a 2-6. That's a 2-8. I was going to say there's something different about it. Just holiday back. That's just what it is, Swatters. Cool. Thanks. I appreciate you letting me know. Because otherwise I would have been scanning all over the front of this for something. Collecting a whole set of holiday backs would be wild, Chase. Nobody would even know you did it. Unless they're looking at the backs of cards in your binders. All right, here's some parallels. Rafi Devers. Yu Darvish. Geraldo Perdomo. I did catch that, Corey. Thanks. Sylvie Perez. And then 2 foils. Shane Bieber. Ozzie Albies. All right, I'll top load the 2 blues. Sleeve up the orangish browns. The gingerbread cookie color. We'll top load the Skeens and that James Wood too. Let's go to the far right. Whoop, excuse me. Hopefully that didn't sound way too loud on the microphone. Juan Soto is a candy cane bat. 2-3 code on the back of it. All right, let's try and break that about evenly, but I'm going to leave an extra card or two in case that's where the SP always is. Okay, here we go. Terry Skubal, Jimenez, Tovar, Dustin Harris, Shane Bieber, Yandy Diaz, Yamamoto, Hernandez, Zach Veen, Luke Keeschel, Corbin Burns, Acuna, Taylor Ward. That pencil threw me off for a second. Zebby Matthews, Chris Bryant, Corey Seager, Zach DeZenzo, Perdomo, Salvi Perez, Kikuchi, Marcelo Meyer, Christian Campbell, Augustin Ramirez, Cal Rayleigh, Ian Happ. Let's leave up a few of these rookies here in this one. All right, part 2. Riley Green, Will Wagner, Pasquantino, Jaron Duran, Griffin Conine, Logan Gilbert, Ballesteros, Drake Baldwin, Brenton Doyle, Cam Smith, Jackson Jobe, Bo Bichette, Shane Bieber, Yandy Diaz, Yamamoto, Teoscar Hernandez, and this dupe thing, huh? Zach Veen, Luke Keeschel, Corbin Burns, Acuna, Lawrence Butler, Jazz Chisholm, Jackson Holiday. Now we're duping from the first 10. Dylan Cease, Mike Trout. Hey, we got a Dylan Cruz ornament. Sweet. Not box topper. Now it's standard size card. All right, then we got 4 parallels here. Spencer Steer. George Kirby. Corey Seager, Zach DeZenzo, and then our 2 blue foils, Dustin Harris. That's kind of nice. Mookie Betts, that looks kind of nice too. We got 2 left here. I think one of these will be a holiday SP. There it is. It's Paul Skeens. Nice mark. And after that, Blake Snell. So we got the gingerbread. Yeah, that's 2-3 again. And then we got the Santa hat. That's fun. All right. Let's top load some. This one here going to Corey. I got a bunch of those ornament box toppers. I strung them all up. I got to bust those out this year again, too. I hang them up around the office. Top load the Rookie of the Year. Couple blue foils, especially the rookie. Let's put Paul Skeens here in the back. Oh, not too much glare now. There we go. All right, we'll top load the rookie parallel. And then sleeve up the other 3. Okay, 2 tins down, 1 to go. Mr. Skeens, stay with us. All right. Third and final tin. run this back tomorrow, guys, by the way. I have it posted up already right now on the website if you go over to the Departure Breaks featured breaks. And what I'd like to do is have that go live tomorrow afternoon. Maybe we can do a Departure Breaks lunch break or something like that. So grab a spot. I'll throw some promos up later. Let's see if we can get that filled. Some more tins. That'll lead us up into Allen and Ginter on Wednesday. Christian Walker. More James Wood, okay. Connor Norby, Max Fried. Edgar Cuero, Mick Abel. Dalton Rushing. Josh Smith. Imanaga. Grant McCrae. Walker Buehler. Tatis. Bobby Witt. Spencer Strider. Sandy Alcantara. Stanton. Del Castillo. Pete Alonso. Soderstrom. Dominguez. Malloy. Evan Carter. Cole Reagans. Suganu. And Sasaki. Second half. Or Elvis Martinez, Framber Valdez, CJ Abrams, Freddie Freeman, Kerry Carpenter, Freddie Peralta, Eovaldi, Cade Horton, Chandler Simpson, Jose Ramirez, Alec Burleson, Andrew Benintendi, Randy, Max Fried, Caro again, Mick Abel again, Dalton Rushing again, Josh Smith, Imanaga, Grant McCrae, Walker Buehler, Tatis, Colton Cowser, O'Neill Cruz, Zach Gallen, Francisco Lindor. Parallel time. Austin Riley. And Austin Wells. Yusi Kikuchi. Marcelo Meyer. Nice. Let's go into CJ. 2 blue foils. Yandy Diaz. Rhett Lauder. All right, we'll take that. Going to Jared. And then our last SP. Oh, that's a beaut. Roki Sasaki rookie. Sweet. It's going to Matt. Last card there is Shane McClanahan. Is that also a 2-3? It is. I don't know if they have the rare tiers with these this year or not. We got to check and see. All right, best one for last, in my opinion, there. In terms of the holiday SPs, Roki Sasaki. All right. Let's see if we can get that glare fixed. There we go. Cool. All right, we'll sleeve up a few parallels here. Top load a couple rookie parallels, and then we'll hop into a recap and be on our way until tomorrow. More tins tomorrow. Like I said, I got one up now if you'd like to grab spots for it right away. And I'd like to get that one broken kind of early. Maybe we can do like an afternoon break. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, something like that. And then maybe run it back again for the evening. I got a handful of these boxes, so. Also going to have an Allen Ginter pre-sale up tomorrow. Probably just start with one random teams for the pre-sale. Not get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, keep an eye out for that as well. All right, guys. Here's a little recap, and then we'll be on our way. We got here base set Hidden Elf. That's 5 image variations are 523s. Okay. 527s. Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, Swatters. Appreciate it. Getting me the stats, the facts. Good night, Gary. We'll see you around. Here we go with a recap. Parallels. Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Yusi Kikuchi, Spencer Steer, George Kirby, Corey Seager, Rafi Devers, Yu Darvish, Perdomo, and Selvy Perez. We had some good base rookies here. I won't go reading through all those, but good enough to sleeve them. Top loaded, some base. James Wood, Drake Baldwin, Marcelo Meyer, James Wood, Paul Skeens. That was a holiday back. Did I miss any more of those? I should go back and check, huh? I'm going to go through. I might have missed them. Then we've got Marcelo Meyer for a brown parallel. Yandy Diaz was blue foil. Rhett Lauder was also blue foil. Zach DeZenzo, Dustin Harris, Mookie Betts, Dylan Cruz for an ornament, Shane Bieber, and Ozzie Albies. Let me make sure, after seeing that Paul Skeens with the gingerbread back, I might have missed some others with the gingerbread back, right? So let's scan through these really quick. It's like we're doing Heritage or something. Always appreciate a good Heritage hunt. Brings a little extra fun after you've looked at the cards. Nothing there in that stack. It might be sleeved up, so we'll check those too. Nothing. It was facing backwards when we found it, right? So I don't think we would have had any more because I don't think we had any other facing backwards cards. But it does not hurt to check. So Paul Skeens, not a bad one to get, huh? Yeah, that's it. Cool. All right, back here. You saw those live. Paul Skeens, Sasaki, Juan Soto for the Holiday Variation SPs. That wraps up the recap. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. At least one more go around. I'd like to do 2, like I said, so we'll see what happens. Hope to see you there for one or both. Get your in and get into your pre-sale spots. That'll also be posted up. And if you need anything, you know how to find me. All those social medias, departurebreaks@gmail.com. DM me over at discord.gg/departurebreaks or message us icon in our app. That's it for me tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate your company.